कैसे हो? वेलकम। सबका स्वागत है मेरी स्ट्रीम में जेंशिन इम्पैक्ट की। एंड आई एम बैक। और लास्ट टाइम जहाँ पे हमने स्टोरी को ख़त्म किया था वहीं से कंटिन्यू करेंगे। आई थिंक अब मैं पहले थोड़ा रिकैप दे देता हूँ कि क्या हुआ था। व्हाट हैपेंड वाज कि हम हर जो बाल जो है, आई थिंक क्या ई एली नाम है, ई क्यों जो भी उसको बोलते हैं, तो वो अपनी ही फिजिकल बॉडी जो रेडियन शोगन उससे फाइट कर रही थी। और वी वेंट टू, हम गए थे उसके पास, ये मिको के पास कुछ सॉल्यूशन के लिए। तो अभी मैं वहीं से कंटिन्यू करूँगा। एंड या, विदाउट वेस्टिंग एनी टाइम, बिकॉज बहुत कम टाइम मिलता है इफ़ इट ट्रूली आस्क मी टू डू एनी ऑफ द स्टोरी मोड्स एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट। सो या, लेट्स जस्ट कंटिन्यू without wasting any more time at all. चलो, तो अभी हमें कहाँ पे जाना है? लेट मी जस्ट कीप इट लिटिल अप। ओके, रेडियंट शगुरा पे जाते हैं। कुछ खास आया नहीं है। हाउ मेनी रेजिन्स आई हैव? 105। टेल मी वन थिंग कि या मेरे पास अभी डोमेन्स में वो अवेलेबल है। टीचिंग सब्सिस्टेंस बहुत बढ़िया। सो आई कैन बिल्ड नोएल, बट मैं बाद में उसको बिल्ड करूँगा। रिटर्न टू द एंट्रेंस ऑफ द सीक्रेट रिल्म। ओके, लेट्स गो। पहले यहाँ से जंप मारते हैं, फिर नीचे जाते हैं। यप। अंदर जाने के लिए इलेक्ट्रो चाहिए क्या? प्लीज़ डोंट से कि मुझे इलेक्ट्रो चाहिए। ओह थैंक गॉड।
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
पायमल को समझाओ वो क्या बोली भाई, लाइक सीरियसली। वैसे तो मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आया था कुछ लोकेशन की बात करी जाने का।
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos. Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? All right, well, Paimon, thank you then. You two can go in.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
Paimon's had it up to here with both of you. Fine. Paimon's coming too.
लेट्स गो पायमन, डोंट बी अफ्रेड, आई एम विथ यू द वर्जिन बॉय।
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way.
लेट्स गो। क्या हो गया? शिट, ये कहाँ से आ गया?
I say.
मैजिक।
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination. Well then, the door is open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens.
आई होप सो ये रिस्पॉन्ड करती है, लाइक सीरियसली। पता चला अंदर गए, बंदी गायब हो गई। एंड हमारी फट गई गांड।
I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For
लेट्स,
my sake and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
yep, we will bring her back, don't worry, ये मिको, it's our responsibility now.
Miko, you better know what you're doing.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
ये चलो चले अंदर। Damn. तेरी तो
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
वाओ सीरियसली क्या मस्त कट सीन था भाई. Polar arm versus sword. We all know who is going to win, man. Of course, the booba.
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
क्या बात.
Final duel? So you're finally willing to stand back, traveler.
भाई क्या होने वाला
I'm
है?
going to be the start of something new.
कुछ तो गजब होने वाला भैया.
The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations.
तेरी तो.
Energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demand
I'm too good, man.
sufficient to penetrate
Shit.
minds
I was
and
joking.
crush dreams.
Oh shit. Oh तेरी तो.
You have endured. I will endure forever. The final calamity.
Oh.
Inferior. Ha!
So ऐसे हम कुछ भी बता सकते हैं basically.
Illusion shattered. Ruin followed by blade. Ha!
Oh.
Eternity is in my hands.
Damn. But we are too strong, man.
The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed.
ये तो अभी स्टोरी गेम है. स्टोरी मोड है इसलिए मैं अलाइव हूँ. वरना गेम पहले हो रहा था भाई.
Inferior. Illusion shattered.
Like seriously. पहले ही हो रहा था.
This is the end. You have won. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens.
भाई 90% जो बंदे बोल रहे हैं ना मेरे सिर के ऊपर जा रहा है, बट ओके, वट एवर इट इज.
And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her.
Damn, too much emotional man. Like इतना ज़्यादा दुख भरी कहानी है ये, सुनकर ही लग रहा है वाव.
You have my approval.
ओके, अब हम क्या करें फिर आपके अप्रूवल का?
Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
ये क्या है? Infinity Stone?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me. But... you never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it. before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
क्या दे रही है भाई?
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really?
ओ तेरी तो
Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you.
तो हमको भी 5 स्टार
Though I
पोलर आर्म
could
मिलेगा
never
क्या?
repay you in full.
दे दो
This
भाई.
sacred Sakura will buy you some time
5 स्टार
until
पोलर
you
आर्म.
are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
क्या बात भाई, मस्त था भाई, ये तो बहुत मस्त था भाई. I have to say this. That was so emotional. Oh my god, I'm so feeling like crying right now. Bruh. After leaving the realm of consciousness, bruh.
So
Wait to
the
karte.
Aid of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems.
Oh.
And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Oh.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean. Perhaps Makoto got a higher power involved in all of this. But whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all. Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura. But to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness. But unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Yep.
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space.
Oh.
Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for.
You know, I love the fact कि वही चीज़ हमें बोल के बता रही है जो हमने एक्चुअली एक्सपीरियंस किया. Just to increase the time of the story mode.
The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Okay.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward.
Good job. Congratulations. Finally.
I have to say,
GG's.
this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing!
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done.
Yep.
The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking forward to it.
Yay, we have done. Quest completed, finally. Oh my god, it feels so much, man. ये क्या है भाई? What was that? Dream Sakura. पता नहीं क्या चीज़ है भाई वो. गाइड टू लाइट हमें मिला है एंड लेट मी चेक. ओके, ये मैंने कंप्लीट कर लिया. अब है डिविना वुल्फ्स चैप्टर. लेट्स गो हियर. ये मिको क्लेम मारा. टेक स्टॉल अराउंड. अब हम बेसिकली ये मिको की स्टोरी कर रहे हैं. बाल की स्टोरी हो गई. लेट मी जस्ट सी हाउ मेनी प्राइम पुल्स आई कैन डू राइट नाउ. ब्रा, गरीबी गरीबी है भाई. भाई इतना दूर कोई शॉर्टकट है वहाँ पहुँचने का? यप, वी हैव द शॉर्टकट. हू हा, लव द जोंगली वॉइस मैन. जैसा कहता है हू हा हा. अब ये क्या है?
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If
Oh.
it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop.
This, my friends, is the next big
thing.
A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
Oh yes, साला वही तेबियत में भी स्कैम होता है.
A wish ritual? That actually works?
ना भाई, मुझे नहीं लगता भाई. सब ये भी स्कैम ही है भैया. मुझे पूरा लग रहा है.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot. But get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
क्या बात?
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
Yep.
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we? Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon. Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too. Let's go, let's go!
The great Narukami offering. लेकिन इस सबसे पहले मैं जाऊंगा और नोवेल का बिल्ड करूंगा कंप्लीट, बिकॉज आई नीड टू बिल्ड नोवेल as fast as I can without wasting any time, like seriously. Noel. बाकी सारे काम बाद में, पहले नोवेल को बिल्ड करो फिर देखेंगे. इलेक्ट्रो की ज़रूरत है. गानियों को हटाओ. गानियों इज नॉट द राइट चॉइस हियर. आई थिंक कजुआ विल डू.
Sounds good to me.
Yep, me too. %34 बैटरी. ओ माई गॉड, साला इतनी फास्ट बैटरी आती है जब भी मैं जेंशिन पैड खेलता हूँ. इट्स लाइक क्रेजी व्हेन यू थिंक अबाउट इट. लाइक व्हाट, सो फास्ट.
Clouds high. The birds come.
I will have order.
Order.
One with nature.
Come on.
Can't catch me.
Let's roll.
Time to clean up.
क्या बात? अबे चल जा नोएल। पता नहीं कि इतना क्यों धीमे अटैक करती नोएल।
As one with wind and cloud.
Bro, it's gonna take a long time.
This is order.
और ये इम्यून भी है। कमाल की बात देखो।
Time to go.
Attaboy! Who
Come
wants some of
on.
this?
बंदा कितना लकी है बे। Come on.
Let's roll.
Wow, did you saw that? उसको कहते हैं dodging. गजब की dodging भाई।
The birds come.
वैसे मेरे फोन की बैटरी कम है अभी। And before it dies,
As a dutiful
I have to make sure कि मैं जल्दी से जल्दी इसे कंप्लीट कर लूँ। Like super fast. Bro, it's gonna take a long time, man. Like this. Just let me go and get the shortcut. You know what I mean when I say shortcut, right? You guys know what I mean. सबसे पहले जाएंगे मॉन्स्टैड, वहाँ से जाके कंडेंस रेजिन कर लेंगे एंड आफ्टर टेकिंग कंडेंस रेजिन वी विल कम बैक एंड वी विल डू दिस डोमेन अगेन, क्योंकि कंडेंस रेजिन से काम आसान हो जाएगा।
Time to go.
सो लेट्स गेट दैट रेजिन ब्रडी। साला मूवमेंट अजीब सा हो गया है अपडेट के बाद। मे बी इट्स जस्ट मी, बट बहुत ही अजीब मूवमेंट लगता है मेरे को। ये क्या है बे? Electrolucus resonance stone. Nice to see, but we don't need it. Let's go back. ये आई थिंक मुझे जोंगली को हटा देना चाहिए, क्योंकि जोंगली कुछ ज़्यादा कर नहीं रहा है। शील्ड की ज़रूरत है नहीं यहाँ पे। Yep, we don't need shield. Just let me remove Zhongli, man. I'm sorry, Zhongli, but we don't need you.
Evil shall be dispersed.
Yep, दो एनिमो और दो जियो, साला बिल्कुल ही अपोजिट कॉम्बिनेशंस। बिल्कुल भी रिएक्शन हो गई नहीं, बिल्कुल डीपीएस के नाम पे बकचोदी। और दोनों में एक एक डीपीएस है। ये दूर क्यों जाते हैं?
Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
Wind strider.
अगले डीपीएस की बारी। Come on, dude. इतना टाइम लगेगा तो कैसे चलेगा?
Useless. Evil conquering. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Into the wind.
Time to Clean up.
Come on. भाई वो बंदी एकदम जम जाती है.
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
Who wants some of this?
Perfect combination, I have to say this.
Let's roll.
बहुत बढ़िया. 50k डैमेज.
Can't catch me.
कितना हुआ? Bro, are you serious? इतना कम? What a joke, buddy. Shit, 29% battery. Are you serious? I literally have to charge my phone right now. Fuck. Let's go back. इससे पहले कि मेरी बैटरी 20% हो. Let me finish this shit, man.
Boring. Disappear. Here. Worthless.
कहाँ जा रहा है? और तू इम्यून कैसे है?
Worthless. Here.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Wind strike.
Attaboy.
One with nature.
Come on! You fucking.
It's showtime. Let's roll.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Are you ready, buddy?
Leave it up to me, as a dutiful maid would.
Come on! No other damage. That is serious. भाई नोएल का मजाक बन गया है भाई. 9000 डैमेज. भाई मुझे चाहिए अच्छा डैमेज चाहिए भाई मेरे को. Come on, give me some good damage, buddy. Okay, let's just leave the domain. I think अब मैं उसको अपग्रेड कर पाऊँगा नोएल को. आज जो उसका बेसिक डैमेज वाला है, बेसिक नॉर्मल अटैक, उसको मैं टैलेंट को मैं अपग्रेड करता हूँ. उसके बाद आई विल हैव द ऑप्शन ऑफ क्राउनिंग. लेट मी जस्ट गो एंड चेक. यहाँ पे जाएंगे, इसके टैलेंट्स पे जाएंगे. जो लेवल जो मतलब कि बेस अटैक है इसका, नॉर्मल अटैक, फेवोनियस ब्लेड वर्क मेड. इसको ब्रा आई डोंट व्हाट बडी, दिस इज अ जोक मैन. टेल मी दिस इज अ जोक मैन. अरे भाई ये नहीं सोचा था भाई मैंने. सीरियसली इट्स अ जोक बडी. मेरे पास मोरा ही नहीं है. दैट्स सैड ब्रो. दैट मीन्स आई हैव टू डू मोर स्टोरीज टू कम गेट मोर मोरा. नो व्हाई? तो पहले नीचे जाते हैं और वो बनाते हैं. यप, ये बनाया, ये बनाते हैं. ओके, नाउ गेट्स अप. अब मैं क्या चाहिए? गाइड टू रेसिस्टेंस. सीरियसली सिर्फ 4? भाई साहब व्हाट अ जोक मैन. 5? सीरियसली भाई यूला का काम क्यों नहीं कर रहा है कैरेक्टर बोनस? व्हाट अ जोक मैन. तो कितना मेरे पास एडवांटेज है अभी, मतलब कितना फालतू है मेरे पास अभी. 16, 12, 53, 9, 8, 2. अगर मैं इस पे जाता हूँ तो सोच रहा हूँ इसी को क्राउन कर लूँ. इसके नॉर्मल अटैक को क्राउन करो ही ना मैं, लेकिन यार जब तक मैं नॉर्मल अटैक को नहीं करूँगा ना इसके फेवोनेस में ब्लेड वर्क मेट को, तब तक कोई बेनिफिट नहीं होगा। ये बात भी, इस बात में भी सच्चाई है, क्योंकि यही इसके स्वीपिंग टाइम को भी बढ़ाएगा, क्योंकि इसमें लिखा भी है टैलेंट +3 गैदरिंग द strength of stone around her weapon. Noel strikes the opponent surrounding her within a large way, dealing geo damage. Increased etiquette that scales based on her DEF. So basically जितना ज़्यादा DEF होगा और जितना ज़्यादा वो होगा उतना ही एडवांटेज मिलेगा, which I don't have a lot of DF.
Whatever it is. What?
I need a lot of DF, man. Let's go back and do the story now before मेरी बैटरी ख़त्म हुए फ़ोन की। Okay, so we are here. Let's go down first.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the AI publishing house. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
हैं? क्या बोलना चाहते हो भाई?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed. You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I didn't think you guys could believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace
Oh my
their
God.
studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask?
Nope.
Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
सबसे खतरनाक चीज गट फीलिंग होना।
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
बंदा पूरे रोस्ट मोड पे, like पूरा रोस्ट कर रहा है उसको। That's sad, bro.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. All right, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest,
Hello,
I think
Praneeth,
you
कैसे
need
हो?
to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
How are you, bro? How was the day today?
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
माई गॉड, लगता है जेंशिन ने भी पूरा जो डेवलपर से पूरा देख रखा है कि लोग विशिंग करते हैं और सबके चूते वाले रिचुअल बनाते हैं, तो उन्होंने उसको पूरा रोस्ट कर रखा है अभी यहाँ पे, लाइक सीरियसली। अच्छी है, इट्स गुड, क्वाइट कंफर्टेबल। अभी मैं वहीं से बैठ के स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ। इट्स सैड दैट आई कैन नॉट शो माई फेस, तो तुम लोग देख नहीं सकते, बट मे बी इन द फ्यूचर व्हेन आई विल डू द फेस रिवील यू कैन सी द गेमिंग चेयर एंड द हेडसेट।
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm.
Oh my god, seriously?
As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Oh.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
Oh.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yaimiko know about it. She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
लेट्स गो. कहाँ जाना है? ये मीको के पास जाना है. लेट्स गो. अभी जस्ट मैंने ख़त्म किया है थोड़ी देर पहले ही रेडियंट शोगन की जो स्टोरी क्वेस्ट था, जिसमें वो अपने ही बॉडी से लड़ती है. और उसके बाद मेरे पास आई थिंक 105 रेजिन्स थे, तो मैंने वो इकट्ठे किए एंड कंडेंस रेजिन लिया. उसके बाद मैंने डोमेन्स किए और आई एम लिटरली सो क्लोज टू, क्या बोलते हैं, मैक्सिंग आउट माई नोएल. मैं सोच रहा हूँ मैं इसके पहले नॉर्मल अटैक को मैक्स आउट करूँ, ठीक है, क्योंकि इससे इसका बढ़ेगा, अटैक डैमेज बढ़ेगा. और उसके बाद इसको अटैक मैक्स आउट करूँ. ये तो अभी 15 हो जाएगा ब्रो. नहीं ब्रो, जोंगली कोई नर्फ नहीं हुआ है, जस्ट कि सभी कैरेक्टर्स थोड़े मोमेंट में अजीब से इस बार बिहेव कर रहे हैं. आई डोंट थिंक जोंगली हैज गॉटन एनी काइंड ऑफ नर्फ, लाइक सीरियसली. Also, I have his Vortex Vanquisher. Like, look at this beauty, man. Let's go.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew.
Bro. तो अभी go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and look for ये Miko. तो चलते हैं Narukami Shrine पे. Oh. चलो. नोएल को बनाऊंगा मैं जियो गॉड इस गेम में. लाइक सीरियसली ऐसा गजब का डैमेज करेगी ना, सारे देखेंगे और बाप रे.
Miko, great, you're here.
नहीं, क्योंकि मैं देखकर दूसरे बड़े के पास है, तो अब ये क्या बोल रहे हो ब्रो?
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
अच्छा, 21 विश, क्या बात भाई. जोंगली 21 विश में. ओ भाई,
Oh?
लकी ब्रो.
Well, what did you want to ask?
ब्रो तुम जानते हो कितने लकी हो. जोंगली लिटरली कितना यूजफुल है. ही इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट यूजफुल कैरेक्टर्स व्हिच you can actually use.
Well, we were just. Actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
Nope.
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
हाँ भाई सुनाओ भाई.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji Ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo.
क्या
All
नाम
he's
है?
ever wanted is to become a swordmaster. So he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple.
My God.
Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
बहुत बढ़िया. Congratulations. बहुत बढ़िया. I mean, I see it almost every player has it, and I got it early, so I thought it got nerfed. That's why, bro. अगर तुम्हें कोई character early मिलता है, doesn't means कि तुम्हें वो nerf हो गया. ऐसे तुम्हें चीची बहुत मिलती है. तो nerf थोड़ी ना हुई है, वो बस मेरी किस्मत थी, पोपट है भाई, और कुछ नहीं.
But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji Ai's help.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
मैं कौन सा डोमेन करूँ टू गेट आर्टिफाइव डीपीएस ब्रो? देखो क्या होता है ना, ये जो है ना डोमेन, ये डिपेंड करता है तुम्हारे पास कौन सा करेक्टर है. इफ़ यू हैव अ जियो करेक्टर तो उसके लिए जियो का डोमेन है. ऐसा कोई फिक्स नहीं है कि तुम कोई एक पर्टिकुलर डोमेन करोगे तो उससे तुम्हें अच्छे डीपीएस मिलेगा. यू कैन डू एनी डोमेन बेसिकली टू गेट डीपीएस, बट जिससे तुम्हें सबसे बढ़िया कॉम्बिनेशन मिले तुम वो करो. तो वो तुम्हारे कैरेक्टर पर डिपेंड करता है कि तुम किसको मैक्स आउट करोगे. तुम जोंगली को कर रहे हो तो है, बहुत सारे हैं डोमेन्स है जोंगली के लिए भी. कहने के तुम एनिमो का भी कर सकते हो, बट तो उसमें जो बोनस मिलता है ना, जैसे जियो का डोमेन करोगे तो जियो डैमेज बोनस मिलता है, तो वो तुम्हें फ़ायदा करेगा. तो यू नीड टू सी डैट. तो वो देख कर ही कोई डोमेन चूज़ करना और फिर उस पर अपने बहुत ही प्रेशियस रेजिन्स को खर्च करना.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kind of two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've got to help me.
ये जो गुजी गुजी बोल रहे ना, मुझे इससे ना एक चीज़ याद आ रही है, वो है गुजिया. लाइक सीरियसली, गुजी गुजी, लेडी गुजी, क्या भाई, क्या नाम है.
Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Let's go.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
Kato, whatever your name was.
Bruh.
These two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
क्या बात.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
फटी, पायमन की फटी, हाँ.
Really?
Is
Paimon
that
डर गई.
hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all. Never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
क्या भागा सुपर फास्ट स्पीड में वो.
Now hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists!
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Bruh.
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place. Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
क्या मैं तुम्हें अनफ्रेंड कर दिया? कैसे? हाउ? मुझे फिर से रिक्वेस्ट भेजनी पड़ेगी. मे बी मैंने 2-4 बंदों को रिमूव किया था बीच में ब्रो, क्योंकि यू नो जो ऑनलाइन नहीं होते हैं या फिर मुझे दिखते नहीं है और काफ़ी टाइम से ऑफलाइन होते तो मैं उनको हटा देता हूँ. पर तुम्हें अनफ्रेंड किया, मुझे फिर से रिक्वेस्ट सेंड कर देना.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Yep, let's go.
Let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation.
क्या होता है ना, जैसे अगर तुम लंबे तक नहीं खेलोगे ना.
A life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before...
अबे चुप हो जा. 15% बैटरी रहेगी. Shit! Have to recharge now. चलो मैं रिचार्ज के लिए लेके आता हूँ. मे बी थोड़ा क्वालिटी डाउन जाएगी, बट आई हैव नो चॉइस बट टू रिचार्ज नाउ. सो द थिंग वो ये है ना कि मेरे पास कंटिन्यूसली रिक्वेस्ट आते हैं बंदों के जो कि गेम खेल रहे होते हैं, ठीक है. तो अब मुझे चूज तो करना ही है. अब यू कैन ओनली लिमिटेड पीपल को तुम एक्सेप्ट कर सकते हो उस गेम में. सो बिकॉज ऑफ डैट आई हैव नो चॉइस बट टू रिमूव सम पीपल. सो हो सकता है तुम इससे निकल गए हो. एंड अनदर थिंग इज डैट लेट मी जस्ट रिड्यूस द बिट रेट मैन. ओके, थोड़ा मैंने बिट रेट घटा दिया है. ओके, दूसरी चीज़ ये है कि जैसे लेट मी शो यू समथिंग. जैसे तुम कह रहे थे कि कौन सा कैरेक्टर पे डिपेंड करता है. जैसे अगर तुम नोएल को बिल्ड कर रहे हो तो उसके आर्टिफैक्ट्स यहाँ पे अलग होंगे, ठीक है ना, सेम आर्टिफैक्ट्स नहीं होंगे. ऐसे तुम अगर जोंगली को बिल्ड कर रहे हो तो तुम्हारे उसके आर्टिफैक्ट्स अलग होंगे. तो यू हैव टू सी कि तुम किस कैरेक्टर को बिल्ड कर रहे हो. ओके, जैसे जोंगली के लिए सबसे बेहतर आर्टिफैक्ट होते हैं जो भी जियो वाले हैं. ब्रो, ये तुम्हें पहला कैरेक्टर मिलता है जब तुम गेम स्टार्ट करते हो ब्रो. लाइक इट्स 4 स्टार, फकिंग 4 स्टार मैन. ये तो पहला कैरेक्टर तुम्हें मिलता है गेम स्टार्ट करने पे. तो जैसा भी इसको बिल्ड करना है, जैसे मान लो तुम्हें जोंगली को बिल्ड करना है, ठीक है, तो तुम क्या करोगे, यहाँ पे जाओगे, डोमेन्स पे जाओगे. इसके सबसे बेहतरीन डोमेन जियो वाले डोमेन होते हैं, ठीक है ना. तो ये जियो के कौन कौन से डोमेन है. एक तो तुम्हारा ये वाला है डोमेन ऑफ गुयून. इसमें जियो के आर्टिफैक्ट्स मिलते हैं. ये देखो, शील्ड देखो, जोंगली करता है शील्ड को यूज़ करता है, तो तुम इसको यूज़ कर सकते हो शील्ड स्ट्रेंथ के लिए, ठीक है. दूसरा डोमेन कौन सा है. दूसरा डोमेन तुम्हारा ये वाला है. कहाँ गया ये वाला. ये क्या करता है, ये एचपी बढ़ाता है. एचपी इंक्रीज बाय 20% एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स. ये जियो डैमेज के, ये भी जियो के लिए है, ठीक है. और एक और डोमेन देखना है, ये वाला है, ये भी जियो के लिए है. ये देखो, इसमें तुम्हें डीएफ मिलता है. तो तुम्हें जो चीज़ चाहिए तुम्हें वो तुम डोमेन ग्राइंड करो. जैसे तुम्हारा कैरेक्टर एनिमो है, जैसे वेंटी काजुआ, या तुम सुक्रोस को बिल्ड कर रहे हो. अब मैं कौन से कैरेक्टर की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं तुम्हें दिखाता हूँ. जैसे मान लो तुम्हारे पास ये कैरेक्टर है जियाओ, ठीक है, ये एनिमो कैरेक्टर है, तुम्हें इसको बिल्ड करना है, तो तुम उसी हिसाब से इसके आर्टिफैक्ट्स लोगे. मैंने कौन से ले